Okay. Welcome everybody. Welcome. We're live. This mic's a bit low. Come on. Come on now. All right, everyone. Welcome to the May 2023 Song Request live stream coming at you live. First things first, I want to thank all the new patrons for the month of May. And I realized as I was going live that I didn't update the scrolling marquee at the bottom to thank all the new patrons for the month of May. So, my bad. What's up, Kyle Throw? What's up, Lance? Wow, this is upscale. Bro, we live an upscale lifestyle around here. I had to upgrade the stream, dude, because honestly, if I'm gonna start doing this publicly, I needed to make sure it looked a lot cooler than it was for a really long time. I know when it was a patron-only live stream, it was pretty bad. I know it was pretty jank for a while. Let me know if the audio levels are cool. What's up, Chris Robinson, my boy? Wonderwall, yes, I can play Wonderwall for you in a bit. What's up, Grandpa Gamer? Grandpa Gamer. All right. New patrons for the month of May. Let's start off by thanking all of you. If I butcher anybody's name, I apologize in advance. You can come lambast me in Discord later, seeing as your patrons, you have access to do so. Brent Bargerhoff at the VIP level. Bradley Adair. Phil Tadman. Michael Keating. Ricardo Ungo. JT. Benjamin, Ice-T, I like that name, Ice-T. Nicholas Gonzalez Paladino, Sarpermet at the VIP level, thank you. Sean Sullivan. This name is in a different language. I can't pronounce that. MGEONHUI1@gmail.com. Thank you. I'm sorry I cannot pronounce your name because I don't read that language. And Adrian Green Jr., not to be confused with the actor Adrian Grenier, although if that is you, I'm a big fan. TV on Guitar, what is up, dude? That's my boy out of Monica. Looks very professional, buddy. Thank you, Lance. Cold, thanks for your videos and tabs. I got to learn the way you play My War and Comet Observatory. Those are two very tough songs, by the way. My War? I can't believe you learned My War. That was a painful song, but I'm glad you dig it, or dug it, or are digging it. Yes, upscale. I know the stream. I had to update it, guys. We were slumming it for a really long time. We are no longer slumming it. Now we are faking it until we make it. Let us just get right into it. We actually have a lot of requests this month, guys, which I'm super happy about because a lot of times you don't get the best turnout, especially when you put a paywall up like the greedy bastard that I am. You don't get a lot of engagement or requests every month, but this month we've got buku requests. We've got plenty of requests. And eventually we're going to stop talking about this request and we're just going to start doing them. But right now, let me just relish. Let me relish. All right. So let's change scenes. Let's just get into the live scene. Boom. Okay? How's that? How's that for a transition? Chris Robbins says, "Are you about to vape some marijuana?" Dude, I would think you'd think more highly of me. Yes. Our first request comes from none other than Alan Priester. Shop songs from two of my favorite roguelikes in recent years. Well, let's just bring that up. And let me get that little box going on, you know. Let me get this first. Let me know if the levels are good, guys. I've been listening to the live stream, or watching the replay of my live streams, and I've noticed that the audio levels haven't been the best. So You should be able to hear me nice and clear while this is playing in the background. If you cannot, just give me the middle finger in chat. How is this possible? How is what possible, Mr. Kyle Throw, Mr. String VGM? You must elaborate on how this is possible. Development of Avoid, what is up? My boy Chris Robinson in here. I just got all my friends in here. I'm just a lucky guy. I'm just a lucky dude. Okay, one thing though, I want to get that window up that shows the song request. I thought that was kind of cool. Is it window capture? See, I don't remember what I did last time to do that. I have an idea. Oh, by the way, I didn't. So this is Alan's first request. It's called The Merchant from Dead Cells, which you should be able to hear just fine. Like, how did you fix up your streams so well this fast? Bro, what do you mean this fast? How long have we been doing these live streams? We've been doing them for over 2 years, okay? You have like full act. You've been here the whole time too, Kyle. You know how bad they were, all right? This is the product of a lot of trial and error, man. Okay. Kyle's second request. So nice request. Sorry, not Kyle. Alan's first request was the Merchant theme from Dead Cells. Here's his second one, and while we play it, I'm gonna try to figure out how to get the image on the screen. But I think I'm just gonna go. Okay, and this one is Meet the Merchant. You guys just recognize this? You're one of my favorite virtuosos. You're the reason I go so hard on the guitar. Dude, thank you, Lance. That means a lot, bro. Just to have played even a small part in your musical journey is, it means a lot to hear, man. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. Kyle says we got to talk about this. No lie, this is much better than last month. Really? Dude, you know what, Kyle? I have a whole tutorial coming out on lighting, and honestly, the only difference between last month's stream and this one, other than this new mic, is I just spend a little more time lighting it. You know, we spend all this time lighting our videos, right? But when it comes to live stream, we just kind of go willy-nilly. Kyle's just gassing me up, making me think my stream is way cooler than it is, man. This is just for reference, though. Mr. Throw, this is not that crazy of a stream, okay? Like, people have been doing this with the chat on the screen and stuff for a very, very long time, like over 10 years. I should know because I used to try to stream. I used to try to be a gamer/streamer on Twitch like many years ago, on like 2012. I didn't do very well though. Chris Robinson, we love you too, bro. If anybody in here hasn't already checked out CR Guitar's channel, he plays some awesome guitar, awesome video game covers. Chris says the stream looks dope AF. Kyle's right. Dude, you guys are distracting me from the task at hand here. You know what I mean? Which was trying to get the picture on the screen that I keep talking about. Hey, we're just gonna do it live, all right? We're gonna do a window capture. I don't know, I had like a... Song border, song. Okay, I got it. Chrome.exe. No, different one. Ah, okay. All right, bear with me here. There we go. See, now we got a nice little picture, which is not quite right, but I got this. All right, Mr. Alan Priester, I love the request so far. Look at that. All right. See, now you guys, now you cats can see what the request is. It's honestly noticeably very much better. We're just impressed. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Lance says, my brother is the lead guitarist from a band called Black Veil Brides. He watches your vids now. You're amazing. And the Castlevania covers, bro, so good. Dude, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Black Veil Bride? Man, that's a cool band name. Chris Robinson says, heart till next time. Does that mean like he was leaving? Okay, let's go to the second request. Mr. Allen, I like both of these. Now, I will say, if you're watching the replay, my favorite one so far of yours was the Merchant Suite from Dead Cells, which is really fitting because I'm actually in the background slowly chipping away at a shop theme, at a shop theme medley. I'm chipping away at a shop theme medley, and this particular one from Dead Cells I was looking at. So, great request. Can you guys hear the song cool? I hope so. All right, let's move on. Next request. Great requests, Mr. Allen. Our next request comes from David Santiago. Now, David's won the last 2 months of the song requests, so we really can't let him do it a third month in a row, okay? We did Mario 2 last month. We did Mega Man 2 this month. And I don't think it's fair that he should win again for a third month in a row. His first request is Dance of the Holy Man from Castlevania 4. Let's check it out. Let's check out Dance of the Holy Man from Castlevania 4. Mr. Santiago. You didn't hear the music? What's up, Maurice Mori? Is there supposed to be music playing? Yes, there's definitely supposed to be music playing. You don't hear the music? This whole time I've been not playing the music? How about that? Do you hear that? What? Oh man, this is so sick. Can you guys hear this? If you can't hear this, then I've seriously messed up my stream. All this praise you were giving me before is null and void. Okay, you hear it now? Good. Sorry about that. That's a good 20 minutes of the stream without music. So you probably didn't hear the Dead Cells thing. All right. You should be able to hear my voice very clearly over the music. The music should be not so... All right. What's up, Maurice Mori? Thank you for stopping by, man. Which Mega Man came out great? I appreciated Aerostorm. Thank you. That was a David Santiago special request. If you guys are not already aware, if you become a patron, you can submit song requests, which we do this live stream every month. We've been doing it for the last couple of years, but the last 2 months I've wanted to bring it live, just because it's a lot more fun to interact with everybody. And all right, I'm glad you guys can hear it. That's so. This is really sick. Super Castlevania 4, the theme of Simon Belmont. I'm pretty sure I've already heard Super Guitar Pros rip the cover off the ball with this song. That's so sick. Yeah, I could cover this song too if I had Steven Strums behind me, you know what I'm saying? Man. We can't let David win again, though. It's just so good. Yeah. Okay, I gotta leave that up. We really cannot let David win a third month in a row, though. What's his second request? Doom E1M1. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Classic. This is classic. Who wants to grind out Barrios or Tarrega on their guitar all day when you can play this at Doom's Gate? Oh, I missed a question from Development of Avoid. I'm sorry, man. I've been distracted. Do you know other Castlevania Symphony of the Night songs that you haven't made a video of? Actually, yes, but I don't remember how to play it as much anymore. But I did have Tears of the, what was it? It was Tears. It was the song that played in the cave area. I had a pretty decent like jazzy version of that song for a while. It wasn't formally like tabbed out, but I had a really decent version of that. But I've never recorded it. I've never done anything with it. And I think the reason for that is I just haven't prioritized it. There's always another more important project that I'm working on. And one more thing about that, I've tried multiple. This is cool. Of the two requests, David, I definitely like Super Castlevania 4 for first and foremost. This is just a classic song. So I'm gonna dunk your Doom request. We're gonna leave up the Castlevania one. One more thing, Development of Avoid, about your Symphony of the Night question. I have tried about, I want to like honestly five different times to arrange. I've tried 5 different times to arrange Dance of Pails, and I've failed each time, or what I would consider a failure, because like the first half of the song will be doable, like I can arrange it, but then there's this key change that, and I don't want to rip off Sam Griffin too much with that, so I've tried it many different ways, but yeah. Lance asks, did you ever cover Great Fairy Fountain from Zelda series? I did cover it, just a short snippet of it in that Ocarina of Time medley that I did a couple years back. So it is in there, it's just not the full version. The K song is nice. There's a good tutorial about Joe Norie's guitar for Great Fairy Fountain. Yeah, Joe Norie's is the man. What's up, Alexandre? Thanks for stopping in, man. Okay, so we're going to leave this up. This was David Santiago's first request. It's the Simon, Stage 1 Simon theme. That's a sick request. We're going to dunk his Doom one. Next request comes from Adrian Hueso. To please my son. Oh, you already melted my heart. I can't even read the rest of it. To please my son, the 2 requests are related. The Owl House opening. Okay, so he's got the Owl House. One of them's the opening, one of them's the ending. And this is to please Adrian's son, so let's give it an honest listen. Just going back up in the chat here because I missed it. Lance says, my favorite though is the One-Winged Angel. Hands down the best rendition I've ever heard. Wow. Thank you, man. One-Winged Angel was that was a tough one. That was not easy. Okay, Adrian's second request is what looks like the ending of Owl House. So he's requested the opening and the ending. Is anybody familiar with the Owl House? They're short little tunes. They might be good shorts, you know? Alexander says, I'm looking for a great guitar for fingerstyle. I saw the Taylor 312/314 CE-N, but I'm not sure. They are so expensive. Whoa, why is that on my autoplay? Look at this. Look at this. Jonathan Valenzuela just gets free airtime on here. Which he's a great guitarist, by the way. If I have to choose between the two, I think the opening is cooler. Yeah, Alexander, that is a great guitar. And yeah, guitars are definitely, they can get expensive really quick. They are investments. And I'm actually not the most knowledgeable on how to shop for a guitar or like all the different guitars out there. I know there are some guitarists who are, I don't know, for lack of a better word, like total gearheads or total guitar heads. Like there's dudes in my chat, in my Discord, like Adam and Kyle Throw, and these guys chat about guitars all day, and they just know so much about them. I actually don't. I know very little about guitars. I know how to play them. That's about it. All right, let's. So Adrian, I'm gonna leave up the theme song for Owl House. I dig it. I like the opening more than the ending. We'll see what we can do to make your son happy. Mr. Kyle Throw. Our next request comes from Kyle Throw, Mr. 8-String VGM. If you haven't checked out his channel, do so, because he does what I do, but he does it with 2 more strings. Okay, and what's better than 2 more strings? I'll tell you. You know, we have 6, he has 8. If you check out Chris Robinson's channel, he does his videos with 18 different guitars. So it's like, you know, with these guys, you just get more of a good thing, and that's always cool. Kyle's first request is Sight of Spira from Final Fantasy X. X is 10, right? I pretty much don't know my Roman numerals after X. In all seriousness, though, these guys are great. You guys check out their channel. Friend of the channel, Truman Wilson. Smokey says, friend of the channel, Truman Wilson pays $214. Yeah, Truman pays a steel string, right? Steel string Taylor. I don't know why I don't know why Truman thinks he's so much cooler than all of us playing a steel string. It's like, we're all playing nylon, dude. Get on board, you know? Arrow says, Sight of Spira is great. Yeah, this one sounds really good. You know, Kyle being the creator that he is, I feel like the requests he puts in are just songs he doesn't want to do. I think he just sends me things that he doesn't want to do himself. What's this? Oh, this is an adapter. These are valuable. Smokey, I always forget your name is Justin, right? Why can't you just make your name Justin? I'm always gonna second guess myself. Though maybe you are interested in the nylon aspect, which I think is not required for a good fingerstyle. Yeah, I know. I was totally kidding, by the way, guys. There's nothing wrong at all with a steel string guitar. I don't know if that came off as an arrogant thing to say. I was totally kidding. Steel string is awesome. Us nylon string players, we're just so full of ourselves, you know? We just think we're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Adam says, I love the part where it sounds like the player feel out of their chair for a sec. Oh, it fell out of their chair. Yeah, there was a part where there was a lot of tearing. See, Kyle says, I've tried this one. It didn't work well for me. He sends it to me when it doesn't work for him. Oh, you're David S. That's right. Harp is Justin. See, W Harp Guitar. See, Smokey, why don't you just make your name David so that I know you are who you are? That way I could have at least had the satisfaction of dunking your request in your face, you know? Nylon is just a bit more flexibility. That's the only difference between that and steel. That's partly true, Lance. Yeah, there's a lot more. I think a lot of people would argue that there's a lot more dynamic range possible with the nylon versus steel. Okay, I like it. I like it, Kyle. We're leaving it up. Kyle's second request: To No Water. This is not the first time you've requested that. I know you dig this. It's a movie, right? This is cool. It's a game? Ah. It's beautiful, brother, but how am I going to cover that? Which one is your white whale? 8-string VGM? I think you submitted, you requested that one time too, right? This one's sick. It's just, I don't know how I would. This part is doable. But that part where it's like very dissonant, kind of like a whole tone dissonance at the beginning, that would have been, it's doable. I think it's doable, but this is like so beautiful. It's, one more time. This beginning part, where we're talking about this like whole tone kind of deal. Oh, you're saving the white whale for yourself. Copy that. Yeah, for sure. You're not gonna request your white whale because it's the white whale. And the last thing you want is somebody to knock your white whale out of the park, because then it's like, dude, this was my jam. What the heck happened, man? Somebody just totally undermined me. You see, this guitar talk, it's kind of like I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Is that embarrassing to admit on my guitar channel? Crossover neck width? I don't even know what that is, Alexandre, you know? Yeah, that's gorgeous, dude. I love it. I think it would be challenging to I'm gonna leave both of these up. I want to revisit. I want to revisit each of them in the privacy of my non-live stream. But I think if I had to pick between the two, Mr. Throw, I would choose. I would choose To Know Water because it really is my vibe right now. I really dig the ambient sort of relaxing stuff. So I'm gonna keep it up. Next request comes from Ronald Quinlan. Gentle Rain from Mother 3. This sounds super familiar. Ronald Quinlan. I already dig it. Delphis is my white whale. From To Know Water. No. Sorry, Abzu is the name of the game, not To Know Water. Abzu. Lance says, I'm self-taught, so countless hours of pausing songs and watching notes. Way before tab was a thing for me. Yeah, I know that. I used to try to learn all my songs by ear too, man. Oh, I like that there's rain and like thunder in the background too. I'm a sucker for rain. Appreciate you guys hanging out. By the way, everybody that stopped by today, everybody that's still here, thank you for joining. Taking time out of your Sunday to hang out with me on our monthly live stream. If you want to send in requests, by the way, if I haven't mentioned this already, you can support me on Patreon and get access to monthly song requests for as little as $1 Benjamin a month. And help me keep the lights on around here. You know when you see a musician on the street corner or at a restaurant and they have a little tip jar and you throw a buck in it? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Don't even worry about it. Don't even just throw it right in there. Has anybody here heard of the game Mother? Because that's what this is from. It's actually Mother 3. Looks like it was released in 2006. Never heard of it myself, but I really like the. This is such a great theme. It sounds like it would be very fun to arrange and play on guitar. All right, just gonna repeat. That's beautiful. Great request, Ronald. Definitely gonna check that out. I'm gonna leave that up. Ronald's second request is Waltz for One from Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows. Okay, right off the bat, Shovel Knight has some really, really challenging music. I've tried to arrange a few things from there before. I have done one Shovel Knight song. Mother equals Earthbound. Really? Like, as in very similar games? Yeah, Shovel Knight's music is amazing. Yeah, it's difficult, but amazing. Like, right now, I'm trying to arrange this Pork Rinds Emporium. No, wait, dude, that's not even the same game. What am I talking about? Bucklers and Bonnets is what I meant to say, because I'm doing a shop theme medley. Pork Rinds and Emporium is from Cuphead. Disregard that. Yeah, Bucklers and Bonnets is a super tough song. Oh, Earthbound is USA? Same game, different names. Are you serious? It wasn't even the same logo. Dude, I just learned something new. You guys are keeping me smart. I appreciate that. Okay, of the two requests from Ronald, I definitely want to keep Mother 3 up. I'm gonna dunk the Shovel Knight one because this one's definitely speaking to me way more. Nice request, Ronald. Thank you, man. So far, we're gonna leave up Castlevania 4. We'll leave up Owl House. We'll check that out. We'll dunk Side of Spira, but we're gonna leave up the Abzu. Let's keep it rolling. Let's just keep it rolling. Eric Zig Preston coming at us hot. I'm starting to think my calendar is just way too busy. My ass gonna be at Jazz Fest in New Orleans for the live stream. Have to miss it again. I would have missed my own live stream for Jazz Fest too. I know you just did the Mega Man tune, and frankly, it's great, but I can't betray who I am. 3 guesses, but I'm only gonna need one. It's the main theme for Mega Man 3. Hector Barrientos, welcome, man. Curious, you've ever played Destiny? They have some fine music in there, as well as Marty O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore, which has also worked on Halo. Destiny. I think I did play that, yeah. It would have been a long time ago, though. Maybe not. No. I could just be totally lying. I think I could just be making that up. Oh yeah, David says, like how Contra was called Probotector. Probotector. Do you know anybody that speaks fluent Japanese? Does anybody? Because I've often wanted to add in some of my JRPG stuff, or some like even my Persona 5 stuff. I wanted to add Japanese title and description just so that it's at least searchable in that language, because I know it's very big over there, like those games anyway. Mega Man 3, huh? I know, man. Eric has been requesting this for so long now. And then David comes in and requests a Mega Man 2 thing, and I do it right away. It's so unfair. It's so unfair to Eric. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it, Mr. Preston. Another one I've requested in the past, but especially relevant with the Zelda hype, we're going dark. Is this Dark World? Oh my god, if it's Dark World. That's another one that I've been putting off for ages. I'm gonna go on my Zelda spiel again real quick, okay? Zelda: A Link to the Past is my all-time favorite game. And right behind it is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but a game that lights up my entire brain and brings me right back to childhood, brings me right back, brings a flood of memories back of just good times of being a kid and playing a game, and just the whole world was in front of me. This soundtrack, Link to the Past, takes me there. But I've never done any tracks from Link to the Past, and it's mostly because they're just so difficult to arrange on one guitar. But yeah, Dark World is another good example. My eye is like twitching. Dark World is another great example of a tune that I've just always put on the back burner because of that. There's some mental block about Zelda: Link to the Past and my ability to arrange anything from it. Hector says, still trying to learn your version of the Velvet Room for Persona 5. It's hard, bro. Dude, I know. It is, that's a tough one. That's a really cool song, though. I was actually pretty pleased with how that one came out. Persona 5 is such an awesome soundtrack, such an amazing game, too. I've got a really special place in my heart for Persona 5, and I've never even played the game. But there's something about the artwork, there's something about the characters, there's something about the story, and the music, the way that the music itself is a character in the game and is just so prevalent throughout, is just like, hits really good. Okay, of the two requests, Mr. Preston, is it Mega Man? Is it Zelda? I'm gonna leave the Zelda one up. Moving on, Mr. Wilson, Mr. Truman Wilson, show me how it's done. This guy did. Look at the disrespect. No song, no game, no title. Man, this is so good. So this is Quarters of Time from Chrono Trigger, and this guy is just feeling this song, man. And his tone is Great request, Truman. One of the things that I love about our monthly song requests is you guys bring to my attention songs from games that I'd never heard of, or you bring back to my attention just amazing songs from amazing games that I once played or knew, but I've just long since forgotten. Quarters of Time, the entire Chrono Trigger soundtrack is just a gold mine. And dude, thank you, Truman, for bringing this to me. What's going on out there? Little ruckus. All right, I love it. I'm keeping it up. I love this song. I love Chrono Trigger. Great request, Truman. Truman also includes the link to the original, but we don't need to listen to it. That did it for me. Moving on, Uriah, Hearthy Little Piece from FMAB. Maybe he meant Hardy. Because a hearth is, like an old-timey toaster. It's like a toaster that you hold over the fireplace. Full Metal Alchemist. This is A House on the Hill from Full Metal Alchemist. White Knight Chronicles, if it can be arranged. Is that a... This is really good. You know, there are so many games out there that I've not played. Games that I've missed the boat on entirely. Full Metal Alchemist is one of them. I've just... You know the phrase FOMO, fear of missing out. It's thrown around a lot. What is the equivalent of that in the past tense? You can't have FOMO about having missed out on Full Metal Alchemist because it's already happened. So is it like ROMO? Is it like regret of missing out? Because I have severe ROMO. I have ROMO for missing out on Full Metal Alchemist. Dennis, thanks for joining. Long-time listener, first time tuning into the stream. Love the chill vibe and your covers. No request from me other than keep it up. I appreciate that, man. I really do. This has been a wild ride. It's been fun, and I love connecting with you guys every month and going through these song requests. You guys bring such a diverse selection of music that I would have probably otherwise never heard of. Full Metal Alchemist is a really good example of that. Keeping this up for sure. Great request, Uriah. And I actually want to check out the rest of the OST from FMA. Rusifel. And I think that is going to be the end of Patreon requests, so we can open it up to just, we could do a couple more, if you want to let me know in chat. We can give them a listen. Roosevelt says, I've always really enjoyed the Sea of Thieves soundtrack, and I think of it being player-driven makes it extra fun. Request for Grog Mails. Let's check it out. Another one, Den of Thieves. Never played it. No, Sea of Thieves, not Den of Thieves. See, I don't even know, man. Sea of Thieves. Okay. Hero Shade. Hey, first time hopping into a stream. Love your covers. I listen to them all the time. Keep it up, dude. Thank you, Heroes Shade. I appreciate it, man, very much. Love hanging out with you guys. Love connecting every month. Covering video game music is a very interesting niche in music. If you would have told me 5 years ago that I'd be doing this, I don't think I would have believed you. This is a really interesting request. Sea of Thieves. Has anybody here heard of Sea of Thieves? I feel like I'm so not in the know with so many titles that have been released over the years. I'll tell you what I'm not missing though, and that's Tears of the Kingdom. I've taken time off just to get immersed into the game. All right, great request, Roosevelt. That actually rounds it up for the patron requests. If anybody's in chat and has a request that they want me to listen to, just drop the title in the chat. Otherwise, let's go through. Let me make sure I didn't miss any. Okay, I didn't miss any. Wait. Right, yeah, no, that's all of them. Truman, Uriah, Roosevelt, Eric Sigprested, Ronald Quinlan, Kyle Throw, Adrian Hussel, David S., A.M. Priester. Okay, we got them all. We got all the patron requests. So in order, let's see what we're keeping up. Gotta keep up Super Castlevania 4 Stage 1 theme of Simon Belmont. This is such a classic tune. Great request, David. I'm gonna keep this one up for sure. This riff, though. Yeah, like I said, without a Steven Strums backing me up, I don't know how I'll be able to rip through that. But this is such a cool request. I'm gonna keep this one up, David. Ute815, hello, I just joined. Think you might like the Fodlin wins from Fire Emblem 3 for a request. Simon's theme is absolutely, yeah, dude. Okay, I will check that out. Let's go through these to make sure we're gonna. The Owl House. I don't know, man. Adrian, I want to please you and your son. I want to make him happy, but this song is it's not where I am at right now. So I'm gonna have to dunk it. It's too short for one thing, and number two, there's quite a few other projects that I want to push through first. As far as Kyle Throw's request for Abzu, I'm gonna leave it up. I think it's worthy of a second and a third look. I do think though that parts that are super awesome in this song aren't going to sound as good on guitar. You just cannot compete with just soaring vocals and soaring choir in the background and just the yearning strings. It's just hard to replicate on guitar. I'm going to keep it up though. I'm going to keep it up because I like a challenge. Definitely keeping up Mother 3, who requested that. Ronald Quinlan. I'm a moron. I've scrolled past it like 4 times. We're keeping that up for sure. Goddard's theme from Ace Attorney is awesome. All right, let's check them out. Let's check them out. So you first said that. Why can't I read that? Fodland Woods. Let's just copy it. You know. It's from Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem has a huge following. I've never actually played Fire Emblem, of course. Let's give it a shot. So just first impressions. Pieces like this that are full orchestral, like are made for a full orchestra, are super, super tough to interpret on guitar, especially ones like this that just have a lot going on. I love the chord progression, though. That's really cool. I gotta dunk it though, because I don't have any emotional attachment with Fire Emblem. I dig it though. I dig the song. I think anything that's made for a full orchestra like that is super tough to get down to one instrument though. So when there are tunes like that where it's going to take a large amount of compromise and a lot of very creative arranging to just get it to sound somewhat like it on guitar, I've got to really love the piece. I got to love it, you know. I got to be willing to go through that labor. Fire Emblem, just not it for me. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 intro. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 intro. And then we'll round it off. This will be the last one. And then I'll let you guys get back to your Sunday, you know, because I think I've taken up enough of your time. Let's see, let's do a time check. Lords of Shadow 2 intro.
In ages long past, there was
That's the intro. Is the music with that?
And brave beyond all.
Let's just listen to it.
In ages long past, there was once a warrior.
Where are we at?
Both noble and brave beyond all measure. His deeds of heroism and skill in combat were legend. His name was whispered within the hallowed halls of men for countless generations. Yet now his name is lost. Lost in the mists of time.
Okay, so this is the right one. Okay, cool. That's good to know.
The destiny delights in the misfortunes of men, and so it proved true for Gabriel Belmont. For even after defeating the Lords of Shadow and ending their reign of terror, his soul was consumed by the very darkness that he sought to destroy.
Huge fan of the Castlevania series, though, I gotta tell you.
Whomsoever
Oh, you should have said title
the
screen.
Lords of
Gotcha.
Shadow will sit upon their throne to rule as the Prince of Darkness.
It's cool. It's cool. It's all good, man. I love it. You know what this reminds me of? By the way, I'm a huge fan of all the entire Castlevania series. I think some titles were better than others, but this is gorgeous. This reminds me of an old Castlevania title screen that I've always wanted to do. It was from the Castlevania 64 one. I swear I spent so many hours on Castlevania 64 trying to beat it. It was such a ridiculously hard game, but the music in it, I remember the title screen was like the violin was so haunting. Get wasted the werewolf. Yeah, I mean I remember like the first skull boss was like so hard. The game just gets so ridiculously hard. Youth says, yeah, I love Castlevania. My favorite themes are probably Dracula's Castle. That's a good one. Yeah. And the Tragic Prince and Divine Bloodlines. Yeah, I'm talking about Castlevania 64 for sure. The Castlevania 64 intro. Maybe I should have said title theme. Wait, no. Wait, is that the right one? This one here. Yeah. That's a polygon and all. How come nobody requested this? Hmm? I gotta do everything around here? Do everything. It does sound like Divine Bloodlines, yeah. You know, and see, the thing is, it was such an unpopular game. It had such terrible reviews. You know, I think it was like Castlevania's first jump into like a 3D third person type of thing because it always had been side scrolling prior to that. And but like you know, that song unfortunately is so good, and you just never hear it mentioned. You never hear it covered. All right, let's do one more. One more, then we'll call it a night. There was one more. Destiny 2, Hector Barrientos. Destiny 2, Deep Stone Lullaby. And then we'll call it a night. I've never heard this before. I've never listened to any of the Destiny 2 soundtrack, I don't think. It's super chill though. I really like the yearning. I like the build up. Yeah, definitely land. Sounds simple, but that ambient sound is nice. Nice request, Hector. This is really chill. It's putting me to sleep, man. This is cool. I could see doing something really creative on the guitar for this. I dig it. I dig it. Nice request, Hector. Let's round off the requests with that. And what we'll do now is first turn off this marquee. As we close it out, I just want to thank you guys for coming to hang out, for taking time out of your Sunday to join the song request. Everybody that is a patron or people that just stop into the chat, I appreciate you guys coming and giving me requests. Song requests are something I look forward to every month. I know you guys have heard me say this a million times, but it's honestly one of my favorite things. You guys opened my eyes to just games that I'd never heard of, music that I've never listened to, and through the music, I fall in love with the games. I fall in love with the story, and it's really an interesting thing that happens. It's organic and it's awesome, and yeah, you guys are awesome. So thank you again. If you want to become a patron, it is in the video description, where you can participate in our monthly song requests. Discord is a big part of our community as well, so you'll get access to Discord along with early access and all my tabs and PDF and Guitar Pro and all of that jazz. Thank you guys. Yeah, absolutely, Hector. That was a great one. I'm keeping it up, man. Appreciate you stopping by, man. All right. Hero said, love this. Keep doing what you're doing. You seem like a pretty chill guy. Yeah, man. I mean, I guess I am. I'm pretty high strung, but I put on the cool persona for the live streams. I think for anybody to do what we do is you have to be somewhat of a perfectionist. So thank you very much for having me. You're amazing, bro. So much more than a digital busker. I don't even know what that means, man, but digital busker. I think it is dinner time, though, so I must go. I am Frank, and Frank must go. Bonus points if anybody knows what movie that's from. I mean, I'm talking major bonus points. I'm talking, but don't Google it. If you Google it, that's cheating. All right, guys, check this out for my last trick. You guys have a great weekend.